So guys, did you watch the latest episode of Cardfight Vanguard V-Series? I just watched it a while ago and oh my god, that budget edgy boy Ibuki. He's not even an edgy boy anymore. Just joking, just joking. So yeah, after that budget Ibuki, I thought of making a video for this budget Deletor deck. So yeah, let's start. So for our grade 3, we have 4 of these Deletor Grayon. This is the big boss or the main card of your deck, and we can get this from trial deck Ibuki. First skill, counterblast to delete opponent Vanguard. So this card will make your opponent naked. From his Vanguard, of course. So this is the only card that can delete in your deck. So it is important that you have him as your Vanguard. Then second skill, it is a powerful on-hit effect. When it hits opponent Vanguard, counter blast 1, bind 1 opponent rear guard. So it's a plus for you. You know, on-hit is always nice, giving you pressure to your enemy. So yeah, that's for your first grade 3. And then for our second grade 3, we have this guy, Penetrate Deletor Iggy. So this guy is a really strong rearguard unit, especially for your final turn and when your opponent is deleted. So when it attacks, depends on the grade of the unit that you retire for the cost, the power increases. So if you retire grade 1, it is a 17k. If you retire grade 2, it is a 21k. And if you retire grade 3, it is a 25k alone. So, you know, if you have 25k beater, it requires 30k shield from your opponent if they are deleted. That's why this guy is really strong as your sub grade 3. And of course, it also have a force marker. So it's nice. So for our grade 2, we have him. Swift Deletor Giali or Giali. I'm not sure with the pronunciation. So this guy is crazy. First, we look at the second skill. This is a Vanguard Rearguard skill. On hit, opponent Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, bind opponent Rearguard. If not, draw 1. So either it hits or not, it is a plus for you for small cost. Only Soul Blast 1. And the first skill, rear guard, when placed, if you have more rear guard than your opponent, it gets plus 4k. So even it is not boosted, it can attack 13k base Vanguard. So it is very beautiful, very strong card. Next, we have the pair Hailing Deletor Elro and Hailing Deletor Alba. So 3 of each. Why they should be paired? It's because they have this skill that if we have a counterpart of other in rearguard circle, they have this skill. Like for Elro, if you have Alba in your other's rearguard circle, counter blast 1, bind opponent rearguard, and vice versa for Alba. If you have Elro, they get plus 4k, and they also have the copy pasta skill from Grand Blue. You can call them from drop zone if you have the counterpart. So as a budget deck, it really helps you for fetching attackers, rear guards, and binding. You know, though you don't need to put 4 of them because they can do anything alone. It's just a vanilla. So yeah, like me, I'm alone. Sad boy. So for our last grade 2, we have Deletor Gogai. So I really like this guy because this guy has a on-hit skill that if it hits Vanguard, it gives 2 other units a plus 4k, which covers the inadequate power-ups of other units like Giali. Even if you get plus 4k from your own skill, if your opponent is deleted and has 0 powers. So when you attack your base, it's 10k, and with skill power up added 14k, It doesn't change the guarding shield requirement of your opponent. It's the same 15 shield. So if you use this unit skill, and of course if it hits, you can give 4k to the other unit that has inadequate power to make their attack more powerful and make your opponent guarding requirement higher. So I really recommend this guy. The bad side of this card is that this is just a 9k unit, but if it is a 10k unit, I think it's just too OP, so I think this is balanced. So for our grade 1, we got 4 of Deletor drone. So this guy can help you with your soul and counterblast, because many units uses soul and counterblast for their skill. So it's very simple and very important. So next is Ferment Deletor Gaian. So this guy is a suicide squad. After attack to a Vanguard, retire himself and discard 1 card to draw 1 card and bind 1 opponent rearguard. At first, the skill looks bad, but being able to attack first and activate skill, to bind your opponent rearguard, it's okay. And also, refreshing your hand is nice, because in this deck you don't have a search engine. You need to ask, the Lord of RNG to give you the card that you need. So this is a great card for me. Next, we have this guy, Deletor Jaga or Jaga. So this unit, when placed, counterblast 1, retire 1 other rearguard, and bind all your opponent rearguard in the same column. So if you use this card with this perfect timing, you can bind 2 opponent rearguard by retiring only 1 of the unit. So it's like 2 for 1. So this card is very strong. Lastly, for the finale of grade 1, we have Looting Deletor Gunek. This guy is a unit that gives pressure, especially if it is boosting your Vanguard, because when this unit attacks hits, or the attack of the boosted unit hits opponent Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, you can return 1 other rearguard to your hand. So you can play Rush in early game by calling rearguards, and then you can return them to your hand for your mid game and late game guarding. And when this guy is in the back of your Vanguard, it will surely hit. Your opponent cannot guard your Vanguard every turn. So yeah, so that's for the grade 1. So for our trigger lineup, we have 7 critical, 5 draws, 4 of the draw PGs, because perfect guards, that's a staple, and then 4 heals. So why 7 crits and 5 draws? Because we need crits to pressure our opponent, and we need draws because we don't have any fetch or search engine in this deck. And as often as possible, we want Grayon, this guy, to be our Vanguard. And for us to do that, we need to draw them, or ask the Lord RNG to give us draw trigger for additional draw. And sometimes a single draw trigger activation can change the flow of the game. That's why I put 7 crits and 5 draws. And of course, heal our staple. And then we have Micro Holo Drago Kid as our starting Vanguard. And then if you want to upgrade your deck in the future, you can buy cards like these, Gradle, VR, Schwarzschild Dragon. So though Schwarzschild Dragon has another deck composition, but it is also powerful. And then given a very powerful grade 2 that can withstand your Vanguard, and Opener of the Dark Gates, powerful grade 1. So these are the cards that you can get in the future, so you can upgrade your budget deck. So that's it for my Deletor's budget deck. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! お前はもうデリートされている。